Okay. Hello, good evening. My name is Patience, and I'm presenting on entrepreneurship and innovation theories and models, a comprehensive review of overlaps and implications. And the subtitle is Exploring Theories and Models in Strategic Planning. I will start with the introduction to theories and models. And entrepreneurship and innovation research is shaped by diverse theories and models. And there are 10 of these models that I will just highlight and talk about 4 of them intensively. So that is the first 10 is effectuation theory, lens setup model, blue ocean strategy, resource-based view theory, business model canvas, disruptive innovation theory, dynamic capabilities theory, and also open innovation model, social network theory, triple helix model. And all these theories offer guidance in strategic planning, decision-making, and sustainable growth in organizations. To provide a comprehensive view, I have the aims of this presentation, and the aim of this presentation is to critically review entrepreneurship and innovation theories, focusing on effectuation theory, lens setup model, business model canvas, and dynamic capability theory to highlight their overlaps, applications, and contributions to strategic planning and organizational success. The aim does not just to describe these models, but to critically assess how they work together to improve entrepreneurial strategy and organizational innovation. I will also talk about the key theories in public health innovation. And these are the 4 theories that I'm focusing on. The evaluation theory, the lean setup model, the business model canvas, dynamic capabilities theory. These 4 theories provide a powerful framework for managing uncertainty, designing sustainable solutions, and adapting to change in the public health sector. The applications of these 4 theories that I spoke about in regards to public health. So each of these models addresses different challenges in public health innovation, from early experimentation to long-term sustainability. So the effectuation theory uses community assets and partnership to pilot health initiatives. Also, the lean setup model also tests telehealth apps, like the new apps that they use to make sure that people can have access to health even from their homes, and they don't have to travel to the hospitals or to have access to healthcare. And they also test the tools, if the tools are okay for them to use, for the health providers to use, and all new devices with real users. And the BMC, that is the business model canvas, is also design sustainable interventions with clear value for patients, providers, and payers. And the dynamic capability also help organizations adapt during crisis and policy shift. The overlaps and integration, shared focus on uncertainty, learning and adaptability. These are the overlaps. So together, these models form a cycle that reduces risk, ensure user base, and support scaling health innovations into lasting system improvement. So we have the shared focus on uncertainty, learning and adaptability, also integrating creates stronger innovation strategies. For example, we have start with available means. The effectuation theory always talk about things that you have at hand. Let's say if you go to the community and whatever they have in hand as a public health practitioner or as a public health officer, you have to use what they have first. And the test solution also is with the lean setup model. They test to be sure whatever intervention, or if you have to use any machine or any equipment, if that is the right equipment for them to use. And the map a sustainable model. So the business model canvas also uses that to be sure that there is a sustainable model that has to be used. And the last one we have is the scale adapt over time. So all this together, like I've previously said, user fit and support scaling health into lasting system improvement. Building understanding of innovation in the public health. I will still mention my four theories that I've been speaking about: the infatuation theory, the lens setup, the business model canvas, and the dynamic capabilities. So all these models help public health entrepreneurs navigate uncertainty, test solutions in real tests, and design sustainable interventions that fit community needs. The comprehensive insights for public health innovation, integration of the models. They encourage creativity with structure, experimentation with reduced risk, and the outcome also balanced strategies that are flexible, sustainable, and resilient. The impact, stronger innovations that improve health outcomes at scale. So by combining these theories, organizations gain a complete view of entrepreneurship and innovation. One of the supports long-term success in the public health sector. I will go on with the unique perspective of these theories in the public health sector. So each of these theories provide a unique view of entrepreneurship in the public health. And the infatuation focuses on using existing resources, like I have explained earlier, by going to the community, they just make sure that whatever they have there, they use that, because infatuation is whatever you have in hand should be used. So they use whatever that is in the community or the city that they are introducing the new intervention. And the lineup set up also stresses rapid testing to be sure if the equipment they are using is good, and the business model canvas structures idea for sustainability and dynamic capability, ensure adaptation together. These four highlight different but completely approaches to health innovation. So contributions to effective strategies, effectuation, support, collaboration, and resource use in community health. So yes, while learn setup also validates solutions after scaling. And the business model canvas clarifies values, stakeholders, and findings. And dynamic capabilities help organizations remain agile during crisis. Each of these models strengthen how public health projects are designed and implemented. Integration for comprehensive understanding. Integrating the four models creates a more complete approach to public health innovation, effectuation, provides flexibility, lends setup at learning. The BMC ensures structure and dynamic capabilities, support scaling. Together, all those four models that I have chose build stronger and more sustainable strategies for improving health outcomes. Strength and theories and models. So these theories each provide unique strength for public health innovation. Effectuation highlights practical resources used, learn setup promotes continuous testing, and the BMC also organizes models virtually. The dynamic capabilities emphasize adaptability. Together, they explain how entrepreneurs and organizations innovate under different conditions. The limitations to this study is each model also has a limitation. And effectuation is hard to measure because it's something that they already have in the community, and that is what we are going to use. So it is very difficult to measure. And the link setup faces challenges in regulating the healthcare. And the BMC can oversimplify complex system. Dynamic capabilities are also valuable in theory, but remain abstract in research. So recommendation for future research. Future research should focus on sector-specific studies that make this model more practical. This include tools to measure effectuation, hybrid learn, setup methods for safety, critical health, and a more dynamic BMC. So longitudinal and comparative studies will help link theory to real-world healthcare outcomes. So in conclusion, the review shows that while each theory has unique strengths, it overlaps create more effective strategies for public health innovation. Integrating fosters adaptability, sustainability, and scalability, helping entrepreneurs and organizations succeed in complex environments. Future research should focus on refining measurement tools, testing hybrid approaches, and applying these models across different health contexts. So these are my references, and I could not put all in-text most of these references because I don't want the work to be so clumsy, but these are the articles that I read to get all the information that I have. Thank you.